2016년 10월 25일 오후 9시 8분. 영상도 포함했어. 저번에, 그래. 어디까지 했더라? 내가 이거다. 어쨌든.
Goddamn rain. Soaking wet. Feeling sick. Got the sweats. Hands are shaking. Hope this works out all right. 24 hours. I've got less than...
Hey, Cracker! What you doing in there?
차량 판매. 그 차량.
Norman Jaden, FBI. Can we talk for a minute?
Yeah?
I'm looking for the owner of a blue Chevrolet Malibu 83. I don't give a damn how the car got here, whether you stole it or not. I just want to know who bought it from you.
Sorry, man. Don't ring a bell. I got a real bad memory for names.
Perhaps I can help you to remember. If we find out that you sold the car to the man we're looking for, you're looking at some pretty solid time inside, Jackie boy.
You trying to scare me with your big talk? I never saw your damn car. Let's take a walk.
Not much help, this so-called Mad Jack. He's either clean as a whistle, or else he's got something to hide.
조사를 해봐야지.
I don't trust this guy. Tuba troops came. Got it in my pocket. The blue Chevrolet is my only lead. Fingerprints. Probably Mad Jack's. Blood. Now why is there blood here?
끌고 왔네? 아닌가?
The blood tracks lead to the acid bath.
염산 맥주?
Same brand of tire as the car I'm looking for. Has the killer's car been here?
와, 글자국이다.
Size 13. Must be Mad Jack's size. Size 10. Most likely a visitor. Not the car I'm looking for.
이건 뭐야?
Gary, comment. Traces of orchid pollen in the air inside the garage.
뭐야 이건? 라이트? 이건데? 아, 배터리가 다른지 이렇게 영역이 좁아. 그래. 와, 지문인가 보네. 도움이 안 돼.
Few traces of blue paint, same tire tracks. No doubt about it. Killer's car was here.
난 지문이겠지. 뭐지? 저기 증기 올라온 것 같은데. 연탄 욕조 해골.
One of your cop buddies asking too many questions. I had to solder up his little mouth. Hands on your head, pig. I ain't got time to be playing around with you. Let's just get you out of sight and finish you off.
와. 해모.
Enough fucking around. You're gonna tell me about the man with the blue car.
Go fuck yourself in the ass.
Last chance, Jack. Make it easy on yourself.
What you gonna do? You ain't got them killer eyes, so what? You gonna cuff me?
Do you like fireworks, Jack? 'Cause I bet them gas tanks are gonna blow up real nice.
Shit, man, don't mess with the gasoline.
Well, just say it was an accident. Or rather, I'll say it was an accident, 'cause you won't really be able to talk, will you, Jack?
You a crazy motherfucker. You out of your mind, man. No, I don't know nothing about the guy. He wanted me to get rid of his dirty car, get him a new one with false plates. He paid cash, and I ain't the questioning kind. Said I was supposed to drop the word to a guy named Paco down at the Blue Lagoon when the car was done. Now that's all I know.
We'll continue this discussion down at the station. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything... Shit, not now. Anything you say can and will be...
마약 중단 증상이.
You look like you got a problem, man.
어,
What? They letting you dope heads in the
잘못
FBI
눌렀어.
now? God bless America. Now I'm gonna give you a little help with your drug problem, Mr. 5-0. Permanently.
아, 흥미는 잡은 거. 적댐. 죽음? 지럽게 하기 힘드네. 잠깐. 된 거 아님? 아니네? 아, 잘못 눌렀어. 잘못 눌렀어가 아니라.
Come on. What you got?
생각 외로 많이 힘들네, 컴퓨터가. 힘들다 이거. 얘는 체력 게이지라는 게 없나? 아, 저 웃음소리 짜증나네, 조금. 어? 야, 아프겠다. 뭐지? 아, 좀 어이없네. 아, 손이 땀난다.
So, you think the origami killer killed Manfred?
That makes sense. Didn't want him spilling his guts to us.
And you suspect Gordy Kramer, right?
Oh, him or one of his men. Gordy has the time and the means, not to mention the fucked up attitude to go along with it. He's only a suspect, but he's a pretty guilty looking one.
Are these your files on the case?
Yeah, I've been working on him for a couple of years. I built up a mountain of paperwork.
Magazines about origami? You think the killer could have subscribed to one of those?
If he was even remotely interested in origami in the last 30 years, his name may be in there somewhere. Trouble is, there's over 500 names. That gets us squat.
I'm starving. Do you have anything to eat?
Well, I'm no chef, but I should be able to make some scrambled eggs if you like.
Great. I'm soaking wet. I need to warm up a little. Is it okay if I take a shower?
Be my guest. Go in my bedroom. It's the next door. Oh, I'll cook up the eggs while you're under the shower.
스크럼블 에그? 이것도 막 커맨드로 해야 되는 거 아니겠지? 빙글빙글빙글빙글. 빙글빙글빙글빙글. 진짜 의미 없다. 언제까지 해야 되냐?
Eggs should be ready by now.
맛없어 보인다 진짜.
I took the liberty of borrowing your bathrobe.
Looks better on you.
Hey, that almost looks good enough to eat.
비꼬잖아 그냥.
What's that?
The notebook I took from Manfred's place. According to this, about 30 clients bought spare parts for Royal machines in the last 10 years. The killer may be one of them.
Oh, you know, checking out the alibi of 30 clients one by one, that's a lot of legwork.
Except that if we cross-check them with the list. The list of subscribers to origami magazines. You still got that, right?
Yeah, of course. Lauren, wait.
If the killer really used a Royal typewriter and if he subscribed to an origami magazine, his name should be on both lists.
Well, Lauren, I mean, that's just an assumption, but yeah, I suppose.
His name is here somewhere. Help me. We're gonna find him.
찾았어? 진짜로?
The only guy whose name was on both lists died when he was 10. What are you gonna do now? Dig up his coffin, make sure he's dead?
I know it doesn't make any sense. Unless the killer was only using his name.
But why use the name of a kid who died 30 years ago?
Well, that's what we came to find out. The name is John Shepard. It should be on a grave around here somewhere.
You never give up, do you? She's convinced she's onto something. And here's me, thinking we're wasting our friggin' time in the friggin' cemetery. I should be investigating Gordy Kramer right about now. And here I am, standing in a cemetery in pouring rain, looking for the grave of a kid who's been dead for 30 years. I hate cemeteries. They depress the hell out of me. It's cold. It's raining. I'm standing outside getting soaked.
Excuse me?
Oh, how I love my job.
I'm looking for the grave of a young boy who died about 30 years ago. His name was John Shepard.
Gotta hand it to her.
You wouldn't know
That
where it is
girl
by any
is
chance.
one
The
really
children's
determined
graves
chick.
are in the next plot.
Thanks.
Excuse me, I'm looking for... Well, don't worry about it. I can manage alone. This girl knows her mind all right. No point in trying to reason with her.
나 영어 못 읽는데.
The sooner we find that grave, the sooner we can get the hell out of here.
아, 이 거지 같은 조작. 좋은 셰퍼드. 근데 어디서 많이 들어보는 이름 같지 않아?
I found it!
찾았어?
Origami figures.
That's one hell of a coincidence.
These flowers are fresh. Looks like someone's still tending the grave.
Oh, youngin'. That one I knew well.
You knew John Shepherd?
I've worked this graveyard nearly all my life. I remember.
참 엄청난 우연 H로 이 사람이 다가오네.
77, October, I think.
Yeah, good for nothing hoodlums, get the hell out of here! God, beat it, you lousy no good brats! Come back when your fucking mother comes home from work.
He's drunk again. What are we gonna do? It's pouring rain. We're gonna get soaked if we spend a day outside.
Well, at least you won't get beat. Little rain never hurt nobody. Come on, let's go play. Bet you can't catch me!
John's right. We can't just stand here all day. Might as well go and play. Mom won't be back from work till later. She wouldn't let him treat us like this. Being out in the rain is nothing compared to being in when he's like that. John is waiting to give me a boost. I better catch up.
아, L1. 헷갈린단 말이야. 나 L1. 아, X 더블 클릭이구나. 연타. 왜 안 돼?
Ass, I'm waiting!
아, 픽 돌려야 되는구나.
John is going too
Watch your head! I told you what? Jeez, you ain't nothing but a slowpoke. Bet you can't do that.
야박하지 않아. 양파치 나가요? 그보다는
The construction site is empty. Makes for a great playground.
양파치라기보다 뭐라고 하지 이거?
Jeez, you're nothing
이름
but a
까먹었어.
slowpoke.
15래?
Come
15래가
on,
아니야.
loser.
나가자 파쿠르.
What you doing? You're coming or not?
파쿠르라고 하지 보통 R1, L2, X 연타. 떨어지면 뒤지겠지? 떨어졌을까? 아니, 최소한 지금은 좀 성공하고 싶어.
I think he went down here.
Yippee-ki-yay!
비카이에 아, L구나.
Move your ass! I'm waiting! You don't need to do this if it's too hard for you.
No chance, I can do it all right. Just you watch.
아, 이거 너무 어려운데? 이 반회전 컴퓨터 너무 어려워. 아이, 미친. 아, 진짜. 이 게임 반전
John,
컴퓨터.
wait for me.
Get a
No
move
way,
on.
I'm scared. It's as easy as pot.
아, 이런 식으로 균형을 잡는 거군. 패드를 잘 맞춰서. 틀어버리고 싶다, 솔직히.
Come on, it's your turn.
Holy cow, he's crazy. We could break our necks doing this.
It's time to look dead.
I am scared. If he can do it, I can do it.
L1, L2, L1, 동그라미. 정비줄보다 난이도가 쉽다.
Whoa. Let's play hide and seek. You go and count to 20 and try to find me, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 14, 18, 20.
미친 것 같아.
Those cries. That's John's voice.
이쪽이 소리 나는데?
John!
My My foot. My foot is stuck.
Grandpa, I'll put it over there.
I won. 또 왜?
Ain't gonna work. What are you gonna do?
Hang on, John. I'll get help. Just hang on.
Go on, hurry. I think the water's rising.
I'm hurrying. I'll be right back.
But the poor kid never did find any help. His brother drowned in a pipe full of rainwater.
The boy that lived, what happened to him?
Well, all I know is he got separated from his parents. I think he got adopted. Well, looks like a storm's coming. I guess I better be getting home.
Christ, what a horrible story. John Shepherd drowned in the rain while holding his brother's hand. Do you think he could be the origami killer?
Come on, let's get back in the car. The kid died 30 years ago. Who's still tending the grave after all these years? There's nothing else for us here. Let's go. There she goes again, surprising me. I don't usually like surprises. There's nothing else for us here. Let's go. Wait,
What's the matter?
that man over there.
Yeah?
It's Charles Kramer.
Gordy's father? What's he doing here?
He's putting flowers on John Shepherd's grave.
요리사? 트로피 이름이 요리사. (4.2인치) 내가 박격포를 쏜 구경이랑 똑같아요.
Paco Mendez. He's the guy who rented the Doc's apartment on Marble Street. Better be careful. He might be the killer. Bartender. I know where I can find Paco. Bartender. I know where I can find Paco. If this Paco is one of the buddies of Dr. Death, I better watch my step. Everything's gonna be alright. I find the guy, I ask a few questions, and then I get the hell out. Paco Mendez, the guy the doc lent his apartment to. Not the kind of guy you take home to mom anytime soon. I'm gonna ask him a few questions. Late
듣기도
school
힘들어.
for the jet set. Not really my kind of hangout. I've nothing against techno, trance, whatever music, but this stuff is really loud. Bartender. I know where I can find
바텐더를 찾아야 돼.
Paco.
바텐더를 못 찾겠다.
Still haven't gotten over my encounter with Dr. Death. Bartender.
얘가
I know where I can find Paco.
바텐더인가? 바텐더는 아니다. 바텐더 스크린 있나? 이리 와. 이리 와. 아, 진짜.
Bartender.
내가?
I know where I can find Paco. Bartender. I know where I can find Paco.
아, 여기 있구나.
I'm looking for Paco. Paco Mendez?
What?
Paco Mendez. Do you know him?
I should. He's the boss. He's over there in the VIP lounge.
Okay. Thanks.
A section reserved for select guests. Shouldn't be too hard to find. The bartender says Paco's in the VIP lounge.
이렇게 와, 좀.
I've got to speak to Paco.
That's not possible. Mr. Mendez has asked not to be disturbed.
어떻게 해야 되지? 뭐지? 지금 들어가면 되나? 아, 그렇군.
Paco seems to like his girls sexy. Sexy in a kind of dumb way. I'm gonna have to rethink my strategy if I want to talk to Paco. Gotta find some place to change. Maybe I could catch his attention by strutting my stuff in the back. Paco's tycoon isn't letting anyone through. Gonna have to think of something else.
여기 들어가서 얘한테 들어오는구나. 얘한테 말하는구나. 모르겠어. 여기가 탈의실 같기도 한데. 아이씨, 못 찾겠다. 여긴 뭐야? 화장실? 아, 여기. 여기서 뭐 하라고? 혼신이야.
Time to play the sexy girl.
참 의미 없구만. 이제 화장부터 하는 게 어떠냐? 힘드는 거? 뭐가 바뀐 거지? 적이 없는데. 쓸데없이 어렵구만. 뭐 할 거 있나? 난 모르겠다만. 또 있어? 이제 가지고 있는 무장도 전부 확인했으니 가면 되겠다.
It'll never work. Paco will never fall for it. Mind you, a guy who wears a jacket like that is capable of anything. Actually, I might do anything for a little bit of information. Pretty scary when you think about it.
뭐냐?
Feels like the whole place is watching me. But I suppose I'm not exactly keeping a low profile.
아, 이거 아이돌 마스터 아니냐? 힘드는 거 겁나 힘드네.
Hey, you! It's your lucky day, sweetheart. The boss wants to invite you to his table.
Hey, thanks for accepting my little invitation. You know around here, honey? I think I would have noticed you before. My name's Paco. And you?
Madison. I'm Madison.
Ah, I like the way you move, Marisa. You're making me all hot under the collar.
Maybe we can continue this conversation somewhere more private.
Oh, cool, baby. Yeah, come with me.
Everything is gonna be alright. I have a plan. I know exactly what I'm doing. Now just follow him to his office. This is no time to get squeamish. Even if my legs do feel like they're about to give way. Now just follow him to his office. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything.
So, welcome to my little kingdom. I'll take that. Just get in the way of good things, sweet cheeks. So, show me what you can do. Take it all. Slowly. Take it all on me.
Could we just talk first?
No, we don't need any more talking, baby. I all talked out. Now, Show me what you can do.
Could I have a drink? You know, just a little drink to break the ice.
Oh, we already broke the ice. Let's get wet. Come on. Do your thing, girl.
I'm sorry. I think there's been a little misunderstanding. Look, I'll just go. No harm done. Another time.
뭔가 잘못했다. 난 여기서 나갈게요.
I think it is you who are misunderstood, honey. I'm tired of wasting my time. It's now or never, baby. And I never say never for an answer.
좋은데? 잠깐만.
Oh, puke if he so much as touches me. Do what it takes, Mad. Play for time.
방송 끊어야 되나 안 되나 모르겠네. 일단 2부터다.
Think of something. There's got to be some way out of here. The lamp. If only I could find some way to grab it. Oh, I know.
아이씨. 그리고 팔 잡아서 램프를 하하 멍청한 놈.
That's what I call kicking butt. You go, girl.
좋은데?
Okay, Act 2. Let's hear Loverboy sing.
일어나 좀.
If you call out, I'll kill you. Got it?
Shit. What you want?
You rent an apartment on Marble Street. I want to know why.
An apartment? I don't know what you're talking about.
그거 누나가 사준 거.
Not bad for a chica, but you only hurt my feelings a little bit, mama. You haven't got the balls, lady, but you're gonna know balls when I gush up with you.
Boss? Is everything all right?
If you value those prized balls of yours, Paco, then it's time for you to talk.
잠깐만.
What you doing? Stop it! Stop it!
I'm only getting started. How about some more?
I want?
I never set foot in that apartment. I gave the keys to some guy. He said he needed a place. He had money.
아프겠다.
I never set foot in that apartment. I gave the keys to some guy. He said he needed a place. He had money.
의사 선생. 세모?
What was that guy's name?
I don't know his name. I
이거
swear.
선생. 아. 여기서 R2?
Shepard. Name is John Shepard. That's all I know. I swear it.
There, that wasn't so hard, was it? I really appreciated this romantic moment, but I gotta dash. See you next time, lover boy. How about that? You didn't do too badly now, did you, girl? Time to get out of here. I've got a massive headache. The name he gave me, John Shepard. Could that be the name of the killer? Guess I'll soon find out. Next time he'll think twice before he takes a cute chick up to his office. Well, that was a pretty good way of getting a guy to spill his guts.
I'm here to see Paco.
Paco? There ain't no Paco here, fella. Get lost.
Are you absolutely certain?
He's in his office. Take the stairs over there.
Oh, it's you. You scared me. I didn't hear you come in. A crazy bitch came around here asking questions about the apartment on Marble Street. I don't know what you're doing down there, and I don't want to know. But whatever that shit is, it's beginning to draw attention. Look, I know you kept me out of prison. But that fucking bitch nearly
나도
killed
고정
me.
옷이야. 나도 고정
Everything
옷이야.
you ask. I think my debt to you is paid.
나 거의 이룬 적 없는데.
Don't fuck around, man. No, wait. I can still help you out. Don't keep me.
No time to waste. Gotta find Paco.
이거 좀 위험하지 않나? R1 오 네모
guy came to see him.
Sorry, I don't speak cop.
Watch my lips, asshole, 'cause I got no time to translate. Did Paco know the guy? Yes or no?
John. He said his name was John. Friend of Paco's. Always let him straight up.
I'll end up a basket case if things keep going like this. That bastard nearly broke my neck. The killer was looking for something. Shit. Looks like a dead end. Road to nowhere.
일단 이거부터.
I seem to spend most of my time getting the shit kicked out of me. His coat pocket. I tore it off during the fight. 2 receipts from the same gas station. Interesting. .45 caliber. Paco Mendez was no saint. His rap sheet reads like the telephone book.
뭐야? 의미가 없네.
Orchid pheromones. The fucking origami killer. A bullet right between the eyes. Instant death. Lipstick. Might be a clue.
뭔가 또 있어.
Madison Page. What was a journalist doing here?
지문만을 누군지 다 알아내는 거야? 대단하네.
Paco knew the killer. That's why he was killed. Oh, got the shakes and the cold sweats. Better get back to the hotel fast. Gotta go. Need to think about all this.
시대가 없는 것 같다.
He could have killed me. Why didn't he? The suspect dead. Someone tries to kill me. On the right track, do you think? It was too dark. It all happened so fast. Didn't have time to see his face.
드디어 예단이다. 2등.
Ethan,
나갈 때 문 좀 닫고 나가주라.
are you alright?
I killed a man. I had no choice. I had no choice.
아씨, 살다 보면 사람 죽일 수 있지. 왜 그래?
You're not the origami killer, Ethan. You're not responsible for those murders. I can prove
둘 다
it.
한 명씩 죽여봤는데 뭘? 얘는 의사,
That
얘는
changes nothing.
그 사람.
Saving Sean is all that matters now.
쟤 뜬금없이 왜?
I can't. Not now.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
게다가
Anyway,
유부남이잖아.
I'm gonna go.
I've no more business here. I'm going home. I hope he proves his innocence and finds his son alive. What was I thinking? How could I have ever believed that he felt something for me? He's trying to save his son. He's being chased by the police, and I'm trying to kiss him. What an idiot.
유부남한테 무슨 짓을?
Cops. They're looking for Ethan. It looks like a raid. There must be some way of warning Ethan.
Come on, what was the damn number?
207, 그래.
Come on. Pick up the phone.
Hello?
The cops. They're in the motel. You've got to get out of here.
Still on the move! Get him! He's making a run for it! He's on the balcony! Whoa!
도망치기도 쉽지 않구만. 헐.
Police!
왠지 우리나라 경찰이랑 똑같네. 총 안 쏘는 거예요.
It's over. On your knees. Hands behind your head. Easy, pal. Nowhere to go. You're surrounded.
미안. 나한테 포기한 단어는 없거든?
Hey, what's the matter with you?
아, 권총. 아주 좋은 대화 수단지. 트로피 안 주나? 탈출의 대가.
Lauren?
I'm sorry, Scott.
You should have listened to me, Mr. Shelby. I told you to drop the investigation.
Your son is a serial killer. How many people does he have to kill before you turn him in?
Gordy has his faults, but he's still my son. You have no children, Mr. Shelby. You can't possibly understand. You leave me no choice. Your investigation is over. For good.
뭐야 이거?
Lauren! Shit!
틀리나?
Goddamn fool. Nothing's gonna work if I don't switch on that ignition.
네모. 난 뭐 동그라미가 아니겠지? L2. 아, 내 손가락 지난다.
Oh, shit! Shit!
좋댐. 야, 쟤는 어쩌고? 몰라. 일단 살면 됐어. 주인공도 아니잖아. 뭔가 막장 드라마처럼 들어가기 시작하는데? 이제 FPS 게임 되는 건가? 잘못 눌렀어. 아, 잘못 눌렀어. L1이랑 L2랑 헷갈린단 말이야. 버튼이 2개만 있으면 좀 더 편할 텐데.
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
Fucking asshole.
뭐 한두 발 정도는 총에 맞아줘야지.
Please.
Bastard! Lauren is dead! You fucking killed her!
Stop! I beg you!
Your idiot son killed all those kids, didn't he? He's the origami killer.
No! No! He's innocent! He's not a killer! Not a killer!
You're a fucking liar. Now tell me the truth.
No! No, please! Don't hurt me!
Last chance.
I don't know. I swear. I don't know anything. Oh. Oh. Stop. Stop. I beg you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything.
Gordy always wanted his fun, you know. He wanted to be like the origami killer. He kidnapped that kid and he held him under the water for a little too long. It was an accident. An unfortunate accident. He just wanted to play. He told me everything.
He was crying. He was so sorry for what had happened. Whatever he did, Gordy is my son.
그래서 자, 이제 정의 심판이 내릴 때야.
No one will miss him.
What?
That boy, Gordy killed. No one will miss him. Just street trash like so many others.
Oh, you disgusting pile of shit. And what about John Shepard? Why did you put flowers on his grave?
I own the construction site where he died. I never forgot. I've been putting flowers on his grave for 30 years.
John had a twin brother. What happened to him?
I don't know. He was adopted, I think. His mother should know. Her name is Anne. Anne Shepard. That girl, Lauren, she was just a whore. You'll forget her in no time. Come and work for me, Shelby. I'll pay you well. You can have all the girls you want.
부인하고서 기름 붓고 있어.
Never say her name again. You hear me? Never.
My heart! My heart! Quickly! I need my pills. In that drawer, there.
서랍? 주면 어떻게 될까?
Thank you. You saved my life.
I already regret it.
이상하게 트로피를 땄네. 친절한 마음이라고. 금요일 아침 9시? 이제 1인치 남았다.
Only a few hours left before Sean Mars.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book. Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her. You know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle. Room 19. Where is that? Room 19. Where is that?
18.
Room 19. Where is that?
19? 응? 19번이 없는데? 여기인가 보구만.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
I came to talk about your son, Mrs. Shepard.
My son? I have no son.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me. Can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Mrs. Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
Try to remember, Mrs.
예,
Shepherd.
연기하는 것 같은데?
John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
This woman might be the origami killer's mother. Must be some way to get her to remember. It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then. All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
그다음 L1. 아, 잠깐만, 종이접기. 어떤 저걸 잘 봐야 돼. 이거인 것 같아. 이거를 세모를 누르면서 아래로 내리고, 그 다음 L1, 그리고 다시 우클. 자, 세모, 아래키, L1. 잘못 눌렀어. 젠장. 젠장. 세모. 아니, 종이접기가 전기줄 통과만큼이나 어려워. 그다음 네모를 누르고, 그다음 네모 누르면서 어떻게 조이스틱 움직여? 미친 거 아니야? 아래로 내리고 L1, 네모, 끝.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs, too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Seems to be working. She's remembering stuff. Gotta find something else to show her. All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
진짜. 또 종이 접을 수 있는 거 있나?
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them, always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
Her memory is coming back. Don't stop now. Just remember.
또 뭐가 있을까? 또 뭐가 있을까? 찾을 수 있는 게 없어.
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
화장실도 있네. 보이지가 않아.
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
아무것도 없었어. 아, 진짜 의미 없네. 여기서 나가면 안 될 것 같은데. 나가면 그대로 스토리 끝날 것 같은데. 야, 뭔가 더 없나? 동그라미 X 네모 L1 R1 시점을 바꿔봐도 시점을 바꿔도 에라이. 일단 나가보자. 꽃 뺏어와야겠다. 그래, 꽃을 빼앗아 오는 거야.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Did she ever mention her sons?
Sons? Well, she often mentions John. I think he drowned.
Does she ever talk about her other son?
I didn't know she had another one. I've never heard her mention it.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that.
이런.
Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
꽃 가져와야겠다.
Show her things that take her back.
내놔. 이 꽃은 이제 제 겁니다. 제 마음대로 할 수 있는 겁니다.
Show her things that take her back.
비켜. 어디였더라? 여기였나?
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
야, 이거 공포인데? 뭐? 왜 놀라? 누군데?
The last origami figure. The last trial. The last origami figure. The last trial.
아, 이제 엔딩이 다 돼간다. 아니, 다 와간다.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this file. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the file or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
몰라, 내가 죽는 것도 아닌데 뭐.
Save Sean and die. Christ. He loses his father, but at least he's alive. Maybe it's the right thing to do. Kill myself to save Sean? That's ridiculous. I'll find some other way. I'm sure I can save him. 1 hour to live. Just enough time to save Sean. Poison. So, if I drink this, I'll be dead in an hour, and if I don't, I won't get the last letters. The cameras. He must be watching me. Am I willing to die to save my son? He could be lying. Maybe I'll die as soon as I drink this, and then no one can save Sean.
지효성 독이라고 있지.
Nothing to lose. I've come too far to stop now. There's no choice. I've got to do it. If I want to save my son.
아이, 자, 얘 빨리 마셔. 생각 다 읽었으니. 오셨어요? 뭐야 그건? 통닭 같은데? 아, 아까 그거잖아. 데워져 있어?
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you.
한 시간 내로 가면 되는 거지? 오, 시험 다 통과했어. 트로피 받았다. 아니, 내 방 왜 문 안 닫고 가?
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
또?
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you know what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
안 봤던 거 없나?
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it. The sword was already in Paco's office. It's got nothing to do with the killer.
끝이야? 왜? 아니요. 예.
Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere. The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop.
정지. 정지. 아니, 정지.
Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars.
물음표 뭐야?
Two receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home. Ugh, that doesn't get us anywhere. The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely.
이거 지략적 분석에 넣을 수 있나?
Cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone. Gotcha. He owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong, Sean Mars is dead.
게임한 지 몇 시간이 지났지? 좀 오래된 것 같은데.
I'll get help. Just turn on. Go on, hurry. I think the water's rising. I'm hurrying. I'll be right back. Gotta find someone. The water's still rising. John won't be able to hang on for long. Dad, I've got to get Dad. He's the only one who can save John. Gotta move. This place is completely deserted. There's no one around to help. Need to get help fast. John's gonna drown. John's gonna drown. Mom's work is too far away. I'd never make... Dad, it's John. He
Go away!
Please, Dad, I'm begging you! John's gonna die! John's gonna
What did
die,
I tell ya? Scram!
Please, please, Dad, you've got to save John! I tried, John, I really tried, but he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John, please. Don't forget about this guy.
스카시 범인이야? 스카시 쉘비? 그 탐정? 헐. 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 씨발. 치킨 맛있다. 영상 영상 한번 끊어야 되지 않을까? 한번 끊어야지.